My name's Ayana Post. I'm from Chester, New Jersey, but I currently live in Newark. Mom! Hi! Come in.
Got painting stuff.
Yay! You ready? I was adopted, so I had a really large blended family with kids coming in from different situations like myself. Our goal today is the wall. The wall. I want to finish it.
My name is Anthony Frazier. I'm the CEO of ABF Creative. I come from Newark, New Jersey. Growing up with a lack of resources made me a better entrepreneur. I'm always looking, how do I utilize and leverage what I have to get me where I want to go?
All right, so we need 40 in each box.
We already did all the veggie ones, right?
Yep. This is Josh, this is my brother.
This is Allie, this is my younger sister. We are multi-generational restaurant business owners.
Es verdad. En la mesa de la cocina de los abuelos siempre estaba el mazo de cartas, pronto para jugar.
My name is Micaela Generali and I'm from Uruguay. I go by Mika for short. So I was born in Uruguay, and when I was a year old, we moved to Washington Heights in New York. And then when I was about 2, we moved to Newark, New Jersey.
No se va a dar vuelta porque gané.
Wow, conga!
Being in a town where there's not a lot of diversity, I was picked on a lot, and I was like in a really dark place, I would say, with my family, with my mental state. Like there was things that were going on that it would have been nice to have like you there with me, but I didn't know how to tell you about them. My mom, she and I had gotten in an argument. I said I wanted to leave, and I just remember this feeling of like just being like ripped away from like, you know, my family.
I think the biggest challenge I had to overcome being a black man in the tech industry is the misconceptions. You can say, well, this guy can't be building a successful company. He didn't go to Harvard. He didn't go to Stanford.
At the beginning, early April 2020, it was full-on survival. This is a real thing that, you know, we might have to close the business.
You know, we make like 120 of these. When you get down to the last 3, you think like, these are 3 people that are getting our meals right now.
Being an undocumented immigrant in the US is extremely difficult because of the lack of opportunities that sometimes we face. I'm so used to Audible being a paid internship and how beneficial that's been, having to pay for books and classes. Like I definitely needed a master's program that allows me to like work and study just like how I was doing like during undergrad.
So I was living in Covenant House, their crisis center, which is in downtown Newark, probably for a year. They kind of approached me and said, hey, we think you might be a good fit for Audible. You should go there. We can get you your first interview there. I remember I wanted to quit Audible a month into working there. I just was not good at my job. I had a manager. She was like, no, you can do this. I'm gonna help you. And just have so many people like her made me see myself for who I really am. Everything I went through, it was for a reason. It's so I can now give my hand to someone else and help them up the ladder a little bit.
I probably wouldn't have an audio company today if Audible wasn't a few floors up from where I sat every day. I was like, man, I gotta figure out a way to really just merge this creative world. And so it brought me back to storytelling. In 1976, Jerry Lawson led the team that invented the video game cartridge. And Jerry is a black man. This entire experience led me to be a better leader, and I think success is not just what I can achieve by myself, it's definitely what you can do for others around you.
So these meals that we're preparing every day are going to senior homes, senior housing, and low-income housing. Now we get to help people that are so thankful. It's humbling and it feels like an honor.
We wouldn't be here, and all other restaurants in downtown Newark would be struggling to be here without Newark Working Kitchens.
Because of the paid internship at Audible, I feel like my parents had less of a financial burden.
Lo más importante es que ustedes sigan creciendo.
Que sigan
Y después
creciendo, que
vemos
puedan
lo
seguir
de-
estudiando.
Los papás son jóvenes todavía, no vamos a decir la edad, pero somos jóvenes todavía. Podemos seguir trabajando y buscar este sueño americano que venimos a buscar.
It's really hard for undocumented immigrants to retire in the US. I want to be successful so that I can give back to them because I know that they left everything behind just for me and my siblings.